This is Unit 5, Lesson 7, problem number 16. This one describes a triangle to us. It says in triangle STU, angle S is 90 degrees and angle T is 45 degrees. Side ST is 3 feet. So if I can sketch out what that looks like, I have S, right? And the angle that's created there, it says is 90 degrees. So if this is my point S, I'm just kind of sketching out a 90-degree angle there. It then tells me about a point or angle T. It says angle T is 45 degrees. And the distance from S to T, or the length of it, was 3 feet. Okay, so if T is a 45-degree angle, I'm just sketching this, right? So about half of a 90-degree angle. All right, which means this point where these two sides meet has to be point U. Okay, so if I know that this angle is 90 degrees and this angle is 45 degrees, well, this angle U has to also be 45 degrees, right? 180 minus 90 minus 45. And when we did our special right triangles, we learned that when you had a right triangle with 45-degree angles, we could call that a 45, 45, 90 special right triangle. And there was a relationship between the side lengths. Since these two angles are both 45 degrees, that means that this is not just a right triangle, but it's also an isosceles triangle. Because it's got congruent angles, that means two of the sides have to be congruent. And I know it's going to be the sides that are opposite from those 45-degree angles. And when we learned about our 45, 45, 90 special right triangles, we learned that if we knew one of the legs, we also knew the other leg, and that the relationship between the leg and the hypotenuse was that we could take the length of the leg and multiply by the square root of 2, right? So when we're looking at this triangle, here's the sketch of it. I know that these two legs are going to be congruent, so I know that if this leg is 3 feet, this leg is 3 feet. And then if they ask me to find the hypotenuse, I can just do 3 times the square root of 2 to get my length for TU. All right, so when I look at my diagram, this problem asked me to find the length of SU. Well, SU was the other leg in a 45, 45, 90 special right triangle where one of the legs was 3 feet. Well, by default, the other leg, SU, must be equal to 3 feet.